Zoran, welcome to the EV Expo.
Thank you once again.
Yeah, 2019.
Yes.
And we're in Sydney today, and you are here representing Jet Charge and ChargeFox.
Yes.
Would that be correct?
So we're sister companies. Mm-hmm. So we deal with the install, supply, and commissioning of the hardware, and then ChargeFox, as many already know, is I guess that facilitator to be able to access, control, audit, and report on EV traffic at large.
Excellent. And have you had a lot of people come and talk to you in regards to what you guys do? Yeah.
Look, the one thing that I've noticed, and leaning on the back of previous AEVA shows, is that there's a certain level of consciousness that is now starting to emerge.
Yes.
Where we're peeling away from conceptual space, like, oh, it's a great idea, to, okay, so the next car will be electric, fuels at sky high prices. I now understand what cost of ownership means as a significant cost of living and operating. We're not even talking about fleet operators, we're talking about private ma and pa situations here. And with that, now people are asking for real, practical advice and how they can apply it to their bespoke needs.
Okay, excellent. Okay, and so as far as the network is that you guys have rolled out already, what are you looking at? How many chargers have you guys rolled out already?
So far, I would need help on that number. It's a bit like that. A recent number that I glanced across was that at this point in 2019, that we've basically exceeded, and I'm talking genuine numbers here, over 3,000 installs.
Wow.
And that's on the back of, like, we've got boats coming in now from Elon Musk, with Model 3s that have been backordered 3 years back.
Yes.
I mean, that's got to get fulfilled.
Yes.
We're installing with Jet Charge, we're installing at the rate of 15 installs per day.
Wow,
that's in the domestic space.
And that's in Australia?
That's Australia.
Far out.
And I don't think that's declining. We now have to, our team, we have a dedicated team working on this stuff, and I watch them do this live, and you wouldn't know it, but they're punching them out, they're attentive, we've got our quality assurance processes all in place. Now speed that up, 2020. It's going to be 20 per day.
Wow.
So we have to not only plan for the technology in the future, but also for the advent of this immediate needs.
No, that's fantastic. Okay, so in regards to where you see, I mean, obviously you said 2020, you're looking at maybe 20 charges a day. What are we looking like? A lot of them. Well, you've got different kinds of chargers, right? You've got fast chargers as well as, for lack of a better word, standard chargers.
That's right.
So there's a different variety of chargers that you guys install.
Well, you can't just look at it as one insular thing like chargers and that's it. No, there are different industries. You have our domestic markets, commercial markets, our public infrastructure where we work with ChargeFox to deploy those solutions. Then we also got to look at strata. Also, where we're now dealing with maybe a resistive crowds who don't want to change or don't understand the technology and how it impacts essentially their investment.
Yes.
So we're not just getting the product off the shelf, installing it and saying you'll be right. We're actually we're trying to understand what their goals are and also making sure they're understanding what their decisions mean. Could it mean for a shopping centre that you garner additional EV traffic? Up until this point, it's been very much community driven.
Yes.
But now it's just smart business practice.
Yes.
When you're running a fleet, for example, where fuel prices tomorrow, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I don't think people trade in fuel price because it's just so volatile. But we can be assured that it's going up.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So what is that? We can at least predict that our cost of running, living, operating, whatever it be. But then you got power, which fine, however it's perceived, expensive or otherwise, well, you can make that yourself and incorporate that.
Yes.
So then we start attacking other parts. We're not talking about a car that needs servicing. We're talking about a car that affects how hard we have to work to live. So it's a lot bigger than the car itself.
Yeah, wow.
And we're talking energy as a whole.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing.
Very exciting.
So one very last quick question. As far as where your charging points are, do you guys consider anything in regards to like renewable energies to feed that?
No. If that's not already clear, we need to double down on our efforts. So if you're on the ChargeFox app, Barnawatha, North, it's my first time at that site because the traditional road trip for me was a distant memory up until jumping into a modern day EV where I didn't even have to consider my charging stops because I had so much range. But as I plug in, I see 100 kilowatt ground array.
Yeah.
And another site, once again, but what I didn't see was there's also rooftop solar.
Yeah, yeah.
And those cabinets in the distance, they're batteries.
Yeah, yeah, fantastic.
So there's a lot more going on than what
Yes.
you see on the ground.
Yeah.
And you know, all those questions and all those sort of devil's advocate type of thing, but what's going to happen to the grid? No, we've got that solution pegged out already, and
Fantastic.
we're demonstrating it live.
Yeah. No, that's great. Well, thank you very much.
No,
Will
thank
you
you very much.
be,
Good to
obviously
see you
you'll be at 2020, so
I'm looking forward
I'll
to it.
see you there.
Absolutely.
Thank you
See
so
you
much
guys
for your
later.
time.